Good evening, chat. What's going on? Hope everybody's doing well. Don, let's go. All right, I think I'm already a minute late for TPC briefing, so let's go to the TPC Discord and tune in.
Now behind most of these GA flights, and he's been perfect for him. So Miguel, just want to say thank you, and also Cody on the side has been helping out as well. But Miguel, just want to say thank you for your awesome flight plans. Going forward, just a few admin things to go over. Before I get going, I'm going to mention it one more time. As a reminder, we're all loaded into Cleveland,
Yeah.
KCLE.
We're not. They made some last minute changes.
Niagara,
And so it looks like me and one other guy here at Ashtabula. The rest of the guys are starting at Cleveland International, I don't know, about 20-25 miles west of here. So we'll take our time getting in the air. I still have to pre-flight the airplane and all that stuff anyways.
By the pilot club and your flight plan remarks on, when you load it into vPilot or whatever client you're using. Make sure that also you file a flight plan right now, everybody. Put in a VFR flight plan just going up to Toronto. So CLE to CYTZ. So as I said, don't forget to put operated by the pilotclub.org in your flight plan remarks, gives us points. All pilots flying this flight will get 250 TPC points. Pilots who use the TPC call sign will receive an additional 250, totaling 500. Only those members who have completed the onboarding, have read the SOP and hit the acknowledged, will be able to fly group flights starting in June. So I think this is the last GA Tuesday flight we're going to have, where you guys will be required to make sure that you have acknowledged the SOP and at least have read through it. Sterile flight deck. I know Serge listed this. Sterile flight deck below 10,000. Guys, just make sure that try to limit down the chatter in Discord and everything else in between when you're about ready to depart and as soon as you get up into the ground. Right now, the Pilot Club, we have a great reputation, have very well-trained pilots.
Fuel selector will check.
On the money, so we want to maintain that.
Both sides, we'll keep it on the left. Tanks have been topped off already.
And that is it, because everything else, briefing-wise, pertains to...
We'll extend the flaps for a walk-around.
So again, welcome everybody. Make sure that your push-to-talk is set up and you're muted. Evan, thank you.
I'm hearing an echo.
So for the route, anybody have any questions about the route or anything before I go into it? Pretty simple for the most part. Again, we're departing Cleveland, KCLE. When we depart out, we're going to depart.
Check our fuel. Left tank's full, right tank's full.
Coast right away of Lake Erie. I'm going to follow that up to the east-northeast. I am going to avoid
trim is neutral.
Charlie over at Buffalo as soon as I get to Hamburg Airport. That's listed in the Google
and we'll test our lights and pitot heat and our fuel pump. Fuel pump will come on. We'll look for pressure. I think.
On Lake Erie, I'm going to shoot north. I'm going to follow the river, avoiding the Clash Charlie at 3,500.
There we go. Pressure.
So enter the proper entry of Niagara Falls, starting at 30.
And we'll get our lights on and our pitot heat.
Which, let me just go to the...
And we'll go do our walk around.
Real quick. So a few key things to remember about the Niagara Falls is make sure that you fly in a clockwise pattern. Just to the north.
Alright, these guys are going to be doing the Niagara Falls scenic route. I've done that a couple times on stream already, so I might skip that just because there's going to be a bunch of us flying and the pattern's going to be pretty full over the falls. We'll see. If we have room, maybe we'll jump in, but I was planning on skipping that. And after our pre-flight here, I'll brief what we're going to do. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take a look at our flaps. Make sure all the hinges and bolts are all in place and the general condition of the flaps look good.
You're going to
and our ailerons.
Cross the Canadian border and follow that up and
looking inside the airplane at our flight controls, making sure it matches the movement.
Reach the falls and then go right up. So anyways, oh there it is.
And also checking for the bolts and pins and making sure everything's in place.
Follow the Queen Elizabeth Way towards the neighboring town of Hamilton. You don't have to go fully up to Hamilton. If you guys want to, as soon as you get towards...
Turn the music off so we can hear Paul.
Going to the northwest, you can start going up to CYTZ. And just make sure then you get your proper radio calls into Lucas. Now I think that is about it in terms of the...
Oh yeah, let's go real quick so we don't kill our battery. Let's just check the lights.
With that, of course, don't exceed...
and then we'll do the rest of our walk around. Landing light.
Flight following. When you guys depart
Left
out of
side,
this class Bravo
and our beacon.
that we're at right now.
I don't know where the nav light switch is in this airplane.
It looks
find that
like
out.
we have, yeah, Cleveland.
And our pitot heat.
Deliverance.
Or our
ground,
pitot tube.
power, and
Where is the pitot tube in this thing?
That's actually a good one for you guys. Which one should we contact? Just ground, since we're not IFR, or do we have to still get deliverance?
You still go to ground.
Yeah, they said go to delivery if you haven't received your flight following.
I have no idea where the pitot tube is.
So we'll make our way up, deliverance, then the ground, tower, and then we'll go up to approach, and that approach should be your final layer that we'll be speaking to. I am going.
All right, turn our lights off so we don't kill it. We're not gonna need our pitot heat today, anyways. It's a nice VFR day.
Way up to Niagara Falls. And then that's about it. And again, and if past that, if you guys want to stay at VFR, just be on 122.8 Unicom. Any questions on anything with the route, anything at all before we get going?
Question.
Yes, James.
Wingtip.
122.05.
Leading edge.
Around the scenic route around the falls.
We'll also have to remove our tie downs once we go back inside on the EFB.
That was in the far. That's where they
Check our fuel on the right side. Make sure that we're topped off.
No,
we'll go down below and we'll drain some.
Even though I have tested the theory
and make sure that there's no
do seem to work.
Water or debris in the fuel tanks.
But that is a very good question though, because I don't know now.
We can dump that back in there
with us, or whoever we're handed to with flight following.
Our right main.
I don't know if they're going to hand us.
Checking the condition of our tire.
Unicom, or if they might keep an eye on us as
our hydraulic lines for the struts are all connected. No leaks.
I guess we'll play it out, see what happens. But yeah, 122.8 for the most part.
Our vents are clear.
Thanks.
Any other questions, anybody?
Windshield looks good, clear and clean.
And, Niagara Falls,
we'll open up the cowling here and check our oil.
He is controlling right now at CYTZ.
Oil looks good.
And CYTZ right
down
now,
below,
he's doing
taking a look at our nose gear and strut.
I'm sorry, I'm not a controller. Everybody's doing some kind of a
couple inches there
something like that,
on the piston and all of our hinges.
Let's give him
some
good traffic up there and try to give him an easy time.
Hey Paul, it's Evan. Do you want a weather
briefing?
Oh,
Evan, yes. I forgot all about that. I haven't seen you much. I forgot all about
prop
it.
spinner look good.
Congratulations on the newborn and everything else in the new house.
No nicks, no cracks.
Yeah,
we'll take a look inside the cowling.
One arm here while I'm going to try and do this, but
no animals in there. We'll give a little tug on our belt.
So
make sure that's nice and tight.
Everybody, before Evan gets going, I want everybody please watch Evan's stream right now. Go to his stream before he gets going.
All right. Yeah, I'm streaming, sharing my screen here. I got the satellite loop up at the moment. You can see that there does appear to be some pretty wispy high cloud cirrus. It's well above GA flight, and then there does look like there's a little bit of a lake breeze boundary setting up off of Erie inland to Cleveland. So it shouldn't affect you guys, but it is an interesting feature to notice that you can see those bands of clouds kind of parallel to the lakeshore. That's basically the same thing as a sea breeze going off on the lake.
Evan's new baby.
Not happy. We got a ridge of high pressure set up off the east coast. It is on the warmer side down in the southeast right now, and some warmer air is working its way up from the south. Into the northeast. Also see the massive ridge. It's almost 100 degrees here in California today, so nice and toasty in May. You can see on the surface surface map that we basically have a big dome of high pressure, which is great for VFR flying over the northeast. Some cooler temperatures right at the lakefronts, again because of those lake breezes, and much warmer there. When you get inland, you see basically a temperature gradient of almost 10 degrees Fahrenheit between the immediate lakeshore areas and inland, which is typical of the springtime. You can see down here in Ohio there 70 degrees, and then at the lakefront around 57. So a pretty good temperature gradient there. We can see no convection expected even along the lakefront boundary today according to the SPC, which is good. Conditions at Cleveland, just scattered high clouds. And a little bit of a
What's going on with my stream on my phone? Why is it so far behind?
At the moment.
Am I even live right now?
14 miles per hour, nothing too bad. And then over in Toronto, they've been having some issues, it looks like, with their observations today. A lot of dew point values missing, but the important stuff is there. You can see, again, winds coming off of the lake, east, northeast, or easterly in general today. They'll be turning to, and temperature a little bit cooler there, and the influence of the lake breeze. No turbulence expected, although with the basically with the frontal boundary, I'm not sure if any of our sims are going to model it correctly, but in real life, they basically treat those boundaries like little cold fronts. So there could be some turbulence. I don't know if the sim will pick it up. Anyways, it's been a while, so I want to give you guys a nice little weather brief. Weather's pretty good up there today. Hope you guys have a fun flight. I unfortunately can't join you.
Oh, thanks for that weather briefing, Evan, and thanks for everything, and good luck as well with the newborn in the new house. Thanks for coming on. That was awesome.
All right.
Cute.
Any last-minute questions before I set you free? Guys, have fun.
Stall warning.
Have fun.
Thanks, man. You have fun too.
All right.
Don't let me forget the tie downs, chat. Flaps.
What's the name of that airport again that we're going to?
Glenn. Charlie Lima Echo.
No, the one that we're flying to. Billy
Oh,
Bishop.
The Charlie Yankee Tango Zulu.
Toronto City.
Bishop.
Yeah,
Billy Bishop.
Yeah, Billy Bishop, Toronto City.
Billy Bishop, yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how the hell to use 4
Oh,
flight here. I just got it
sorry.
today, so I appreciate
And my
that.
camera works terrible today. Stabilizer. Free of movement.
I don't want to go first.
Trim tab. Vertical
I'm
stabilizer.
waiting for you guys to call clearance. I don't want to go first.
Our antennas up
I
there, our
went
lights,
first and
rudder.
said, yeah, looking to pick up VFR clearance and then called you guys and said, "What's the name of that airport?" So can't be as bad as me.
Alright, let me mute them. I'm still live, Don? Alright, awesome. I don't know what's going on with my phone, so it keeps jumping from video to video, and I don't have chat there. Every time I load into the live stream, it's like several minutes behind. Thanks for that, Don. Alrighty, and baggage doors closed and locked. Everything looks good. Where's the pitot tube in this thing? And the static parts. Anybody see a pitot tube? I wonder if it's one of these inlets. We'll have to figure that out another time. We're not going to need pitot heat today, so we still want to check and make sure there's no blockage inside the pitot tube. Alright, well, jump in the airplane. Let's get started. Like I said, these guys are departing out of Cleveland Hopkins, so they're, I don't know, 20-30 miles west of here. So we have time for them to catch up to us. Maybe we'll do some air work, or maybe we'll stay in the pattern for a couple touch and goes before we get out of here. As far as our route, let's brief that real quick. Oh, these guys are already in the air, some of them. I've got TPC 215 here with me at Ashtabula. Most of the guys are going to be starting off down here at Cleveland. So we're going to depart out of Ashtabula, Northeast Ohio Regional, Hotel Zulu Yankee. This will be a northeast departure. We'll go up to, I guess, 5,500 for this first leg. We'll just kind of chase the coast here of the lake, going up to the northeast. And we'll be making a stop here at Hamburg, 4 Golf 2. Likely just a touch and go there. And if we're way ahead of the gang, then we'll do a full stop and taxi back. After that, we'll depart out to the north. These guys are going to be doing the Niagara Falls scenic route. Like I said, we've done that a couple times on stream already, and since it's a bunch of us flying, maybe close to 20 of us, I may just go ahead and skip doing that and let the rest of the guys have fun doing that and get a chance to see the falls. Otherwise, it's going to be too busy, and I don't want to hit anybody. So, after we depart out of Hamburg, we'll depart out to the northwest, over Welland, out over this way, and we'll find the lake, and then just kind of follow the coastline up into Toronto City. And depending what time it is when we get there, maybe we'll do some more pattern work at Toronto City. Weather looks good, as Evan had just explained. Take a look at the METAR here at Ashtabula. Wind 050 at 5. 10 statute miles clear, 19.7 altimeter 3022. Little gang of United pilots. Closest weather station here to Hamburg is going to be Buffalo. Let's see what they're reporting. Also wind 050, 11 knots, 10 statute miles, few clouds at 5, few clouds at 10, overcast at 28. 1806 altimeter 3024. And up here at Toronto City, winds are out of the east, 090 at 8, gusting 15, 9 statute miles, few clouds at 13,000. Temp 15. They don't have any dew point there. Altimeter 3025. Yeah, dew point missing there in the remarks. So some equipment not working there at their weather station. Let's see. This first leg is how long? Into Hamburg, it's about 96 miles, so it's going to take us about an hour to get there. Garmin Pilot's telling us 59 minutes and 32 knots. That's if we're doing 102 knots true. I'm not sure what kind of speed the Warrior does. Something close to that, something similar to a 172. So this first leg is going to be about an hour. And then after that, it's going to be about another hour into Toronto City, about 48 minutes. So 2 hours start to finish, and we can tack on a couple extra minutes if we decide to do full stop taxi back there at Hamburg. Or if we do some air work here while we wait for the rest of the group to catch up. Anything else? Our route, weather's been briefed. Airplane's pre-flighted, topped off with fuel. Let's go flying. Let's get rid of those tie downs. And what other options do we have in here? We've got a couple different avionics options here in the JustFlight Warrior. We can do I have it set to right now, the Garmin GNS. This is a 530 here and a 430 here. And we can also do just the 530 and a second radio. I think that might be what I go with. The PMS 750. I don't know who would put a 750 into a Warrior unless you're planning on keeping this airplane for your entire life. Cost of a GTN 750 and installation costs just as much as this airplane does. And then we also have a GTN 650 next to it. So yeah, these two together are probably more than the cost of this airplane itself. And then there's the traditional just radio stack with no GPS. Or you've got a Garmin GPS 100 here, which I'm unfamiliar with. Very basic old thing. Alright, I'm gonna go with this setup here. Auto fuel selector, no. We'll manage fuel ourselves. Yokes. Aircraft states, we'll leave cold and dark. We've got oil level. You have the option to recharge the battery. Pretty cool. And then equipment outside, we've got chocks, tie downs, tow bar, wheel fairings. I think I'm gonna leave the wheel fairings off, just the classic Warrior look. Alright, so we'll keep it like this. That looks good. Let's go ahead and get our door closed. Let me just make sure those tie downs are in fact removed. Alright, cool. Close our door. Alright, before start checklist, pre-flight's complete, parking brake is set, carburetor heat is off, fuel selector is on, left tank, passenger briefing is just me today. Starting engine, throttle, we'll crack open a 1/4 inch. Prime, this will be the first start of the day, we'll give it 2 or 3 pumps. And lock it. Master switch is coming on. And a collision lights. Fuel pump. Mixture full rich. Propeller area clear. And then we'll start her up. Clear prop. Make sure we're all clear. Here we go. Mags are located right here behind the yoke. There she goes. Throttle 1200. Oil pressure is in the green. Avionics switch is over here on the right side. And there's a little fan here for the, I guess that's for the avionics. I'm gonna put that on low. Alright, throttle's adjusted, oil pressure's in the green. Avionics on, mixture. We're gonna lean that a little bit for taxi. Lights as needed. We're just gonna keep our anti-collision light on for now. And then taxi checklist, parking brake reliefs, taxi area clear, brake check, and steering check. Let's let her warm up for a couple minutes here before we taxi out, and then we'll do our run up at the end of the runway. No ground chart here for Ashtabula, but we've got a runway 9, runway 27. Field elevation here is 926, and we've got 5,900 feet of runway. Winds were 050, so we'll be using runway 9 for takeoff. We're parked at the north end of the airport, so it's going to be a right turn out of the ramp, and then all the way down to runway 9. And it's going to be a left turn out to the northeast. Altimeter setting 3022. Set. And we can also put in Hamburg down here in our GPS. That's 2 Golf 2, no, 4 Golf 2. Golf 2, Hamburg, New York. Enter and activate. So we have something there as a reference. 96.7 miles away. Radios, let's go to 122.8. And our transponder, we're squawking 1200 and mode C. Flaps will retract. Trim is set neutral. We're ready. Another 30 seconds here, and we'll start taxiing out. Dude, I keep losing the chat on my phone. What's going on here? Strange. Not sure what's going on with the Twitch app. Alright, let's go. Maybe we'll squeeze in a couple touch and goes before we depart out. Let me see where these guys are at. It's probably going to take them a bit to get out of Cleveland. There's probably 15, 20 of us over there. So let's do left traffic here at Ashtabula. We'll get some landing practice in with the Warrior. Alright, I'm on the brakes. Parking brake. Released. We're clear left. We're clear right. See, can we get out this way? Looks like it. Turn instruments are all spinning to the right. Turn coordinator, our gyro, and our heading matches our compass. Let's do a quick brake check. Brakes are good. And we're clear left, clear right. And left turn, all of our instruments. Watch out, guy. Are spinning to the left. We've got our turn coordinator, ball, and our gyro. Everything looks good. Ashtabula traffic, Warrior 2436 Yankee, taxiing the runway 9, Ashtabula. Clear left, clear right. Take a look at the windsock there. It looks to be dead on 050. Compilation Kid, what's up? I probably missed a whole bunch of messages in the chat. I'll catch up before I take off here. Let's do our run up. I don't think I have enough room here to whip it all the way around into the wind. I'm gonna do my best. That should be good enough. Alright, ground check, run up checklist, brakes, I'm on them. Fixtures coming in full rich. We're gonna throttle up to 2000 RPM. We'll test our magnetos. So we're gonna turn the key, and then we're gonna be looking for the drop here in RPM. Left mag. Good drop and clean. Back to both. Other side. Good drop, clean. Back to both. We'll test our carb heat over here. Also looking for a slight drop. And back off. Vacuum, we'll check our suction over here. Suction looks good. Full temp oil press are both in the green. Enunciator panel, we'll test. Everything lights up. Carb heat we already did. That's it. Throttle back to idle. She idles nicely. We'll bring her back up to about 1000. And we'll pull the mix out. We'll bring that back in on the runway. Fuel pressure is checked. Fuel selector fullest tank. We'll go over to the right side now, since we burned a little bit of fuel during our taxi and our run-up. Master's on. Flight instruments. Let's do a quick scan. Indicating 0. We're level. Our altimeter's set. Level. Our heading matches our compass up here. And we're indicating 0. Lights. We'll get all of those on. Engine gauge is checked. Everything's in the green. Mixture will bring in on the runway. Carburetor heats off. Seat backs are erect. Belts and harnesses are fastened. Flaps are set. We'll use no flaps for this takeoff. Trim tab is set. I'll bring it a little bit below neutral. Flight controls. And the rudder. Everything feels good. Doors are closed and latched. Lights and parking brake release. Alright. See, takeoff. I don't know, you rotate around 60, 65 in this airplane, similar to a Cessna. I'll wait till about 65 and then just give it a little pull on the yoke and let her fly off the ground itself. Best climb in this airplane 79 knots, so we'll call it 80. If we lose an engine on the runway, we'll just supply braking, we'll stop, and if we can vacate the runway, we'll vacate. Anything below 1,000, we're going to land straight ahead, and above 1,000, we'll make a left turn back for Ashtabula. Yep, Piper Warrior today, Don. This is the Warrior 2. It's a PA28 161. This is the JustFlight Warrior for FS 2020. Good airplane. I hear really good things about the JustFlight lineup. They also have a Piper Arrow and one other one, I think. I think the Turbo Arrow. Not just you, Twitch app disconnects my chat randomly too, says Don. Alright, thanks for letting me know, man. Compilation Kid. Yes, it's TPC GA Tuesday Compilation Kid. So we're starting off around Cleveland area in Ohio, and we're going to be heading up to Toronto in Canada. I don't know what was it territory? What would you call like a state in, in Canada? I forget. I know there's a special word for it. Anyways, we're going up to Toronto City, and these guys are going to be doing the Niagara Falls scenic route before going up to heading up into Toronto, since we've already done that a few times on stream, and the pattern's going to be pretty full with 15 or 20 of us flying it. We're likely going to skip it ourselves. Province? Is it province, Don? I think it might be province. Shows how much I know about Canada. Alright, we're all set to go. I'm gonna close our little window here. Just mixture to go. Looks like my chat is working okay for now, so let me minimize this side over here. Alright, and let's stay in the pattern for, let's do 1 or 2 touch and goes, and then we'll head out to the northeast. Let's whip her around. Make sure nobody's coming into land. Ashtabula traffic, Warrior 2436 Yankee, taking off runway 9, left closed traffic, Ashtabula. There we go, we're clear right. We're clear left down the runway. We got an anti-collision light and a landing light switch down there. I don't know where the nav lights are, the blue and greens, and the white one in the back. I think legally daytime all we need is the anti-collision light, but still like to know how the lights work in this thing. Alright, mixture, full rich, 090 and 090, throwing a little bit of crosswind correction, and heels to the floor, full power. I'm gonna wait till 65 and then just give her a little bit of encouragement in the yoke and let her fly off. Engines are in the green, airspeed's alive, there's 60, 65. Nice, smash on the brakes. And best climbs, 80 knots. 500, clear left. Ashtabula traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, turning left crosswind, runway 9, Ashtabula. We'll go to 2000 MSL for pattern altitude. Fuel elevation here is like 9 and some change. Clear left. Ashtabula traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, turning left downwind, runway 9, touch and go, Ashtabula. Let's pull the power back, about 2300 RPM. And we'll keep our fuel pump on since we're staying in the pattern. Alright, we're beam the numbers, carb heat, and reduce power. We're in the white arc, first notch of flaps. Clear left. Ashtabula traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, turning left base, runway 9, touch and go, Ashtabula. We'll do 2 touch and goes and then we'll leave the area. You can land this thing around 65 knots. I like to carry a little extra airspeed, most of my airplanes, maybe 5 extra knots, so we'll use 70. Final approach path is clear. Rest of those flaps. Ashtabula traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, final, runway 9, touch and go, left closed traffic, Ashtabula. Alright, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt, switches, flaps. I like it so far, feels good. Feels good on the yoke. Gonna have a little tiny little bit of a crosswind from the left. Kind of just dipping that left wing just barely and then keeping her going straight down the runway with my right rudder. Alright, I should have pulled the power back a little bit sooner. Just hold her off. Alright, nice. Flaps up, full power. Carb heat. 60, 65, rotate, and mash on the brakes. VY 80. Alright, let's do one more. Then we'll head out, and if the guys are still pretty far behind, maybe we'll try some stalls or something. Get a feel for this airplane. 500, clear left. Ashtabula, Warrior 36 Yankee, turning left crosswind, runway 9, Ashtabula. Clear left. Ashtabula, Warrior 36 Yankee, left downwind, runway 9, touch and go, Ashtabula. Sounds are on point too. Heard plenty of pipers at the airfield. My time sounds just like them. Sounds are on point. An external model looks really good too. Alright, we are abeam the numbers, carb heat, reduce power, and we're in the white arc, flaps 10. Clear left. Ashtabula, Warrior 36 Yankee, left base, runway 9, touch and go. And then on the go, we're going to be departing out to the northeast, Ashtabula. Flaps 20. Finals clear. A little bit of an overshoot there. Ashtabula traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, final runway 9, touch and go. And on the go, we're going to be departing out to the northeast, Ashtabula. Rest of those flaps. And gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt, switches, flaps. Let's pull the power back a little bit sooner than we did last time. Be right over the threshold or so. Or just slightly before. A little bit of crosswind correction. Alright, power's coming back to idle. And we're just going to hold her off. Eyes to the end of the runway. Hold it. Oh. Alright, yeah, greased it. Flaps up. Carb heat. Full power. $60, $65. And mash on the brakes. Clear left. Ashtabula traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, departure leg runway 9. We're going to be leaving the area out to the northeast and going up to 5500. Last call, Ashtabula. Fuel pump can come off. See where these guys are at. TPC 341's about 8 miles north of us. We've got TPC 83. This is Steven here. This is Miguel. Starting to learn all their call signs. All right, nice. I'm gonna join up with them. And we'll just chase the coastline out to the northeast into Hamburg 2, correction, 4 Golf 2, 751 elevation over there, and we've got 2,400 feet of runway. Winds are out of the east, so we'll be using, oh, I don't know, it's a north-south runway. I think winds are, what, 050 there at Buffalo, so we'll use the north runway, 36. I think it's a 36. Everything's in the green. We'll continue. And we're going to go up and over Erie's class Delta. There is a Tersa around Erie, which it's not required to talk anybody through a Tersa. You can, but it's not mandatory. No, I think we're just going to keep it at 4,500. Let's do that. Let's keep an eye out for these guys. I don't think we have an autopilot in this thing. I don't believe so. Alright, 4,500 leveling. Actually, no, we want to be odd 1,000, so let's go up to, yeah, let's go up to 55. Never mind. She flies good. We've got 1 or 2 airplanes in sight over here. 500 to go. We're going to level off at 55. Hundred feet to go. Got 2 guys right here. 1 and 2. Let's start that turn out to the northeast. We're clear right. Let's pull the power back into the green. Let's do 2,400. Trim her up, and then we'll lean the mixture. I'm going to lean out. We do have an exhaust gas temperature gauge in this airplane, so I'll be using that. I'll be leaning until this needle peaks, and then we'll bring it back in 25 or 50 degrees rich of peak. There's peak. Right about there. And engine instruments are all in the green. Alright, let's see how well I can get this thing trimmed up. Still fighting her right now. Jeez, how much nose down trim? Oh, we're neutral right now, so it's just slow. Alright, there we go. That's better. It's one of our guys right down here. And the other one. Oh good, you guys are keeping each other company in the chat. No autopilot today, so I have a tough time glancing back over. Hand flying all the way, Don. That's good, I like hand flying. I do like having the option of having an autopilot though, so I can chat with you guys in flight. They're all ganged up. Where's all the other guys? Well, I see one down there. Alright, we've got to remember every so often to switch fuel tanks. We're currently feeding off the right side. Maybe halfway to Hamburg or so, we'll switch over to the left. We're doing 112 knots over the ground. ET about 42 minutes.
Nearby Tursa. Nearby Tursa.
That's the Tursa over Erie. Tom Ridge Field. I wonder if these guys are on flight following or not. Let me see who's online as far as ATC. So looks like we're ahead of the pack. There's majority of the guys are back there still just north of Cleveland. Looks like we do have Cleveland Center. We're only, what, 75 miles. Yeah, let's pick up flight following. We'll go to Cleveland Center, 119875.
Frontier 815 360.
Frontier 2050, Cleveland Center, hello.
Let's see how busy it is. If he sounds busy,
also,
we won't.
If we can step away for 10 minutes, we'll advise when back.
That's approved, call me back. Delta 1094, Washington now, 123.7
We'd like to request to stand by for about 5 minutes.
Can I get, Cleveland Center, can I get that frequency again, sorry?
Delta 1094, Washington 13372, see ya.
Washington 12372, Delta 94, see ya.
In Southwest 284, did you tell me to maintain 370? Southwest 24, A firm. Delta 342, turn right, heading 220.
Alright, 220, Delta 342.
Delta 4525, cross Bucko at and maintain flight level 310.
Bucko 310, 4525.
Delta 4525, go direct Bucko now.
I don't know if I'm gonna bother him. I don't think I am. I think we'll just stay on our own. We've got ADSB here and Garmin Pilot. We can see traffic.
And then good evening, this is Delta 14 at flight level 140.
Delta 3.
Alright, let's go back to Unicom. We're well above Tom Ridgefield's class at Delta, which goes up to 3,200. We're at 5,500. So no issue flying over Tom Ridge. See if we can see the field down there. Got it in sight, it's right here.
Nearby Tursa.
Liking the Warrior. This might be a new favorite for the channel. When we feel like going slow. These guys are all ahead of us now, right? Another reason I like having an autopilot is I can run to the bathroom whenever I need to go. Does it have rudder trim? What's this little guy here? That looks like rudder trim. Let's see, I do feel the airplane pulling to the left. I feel like it's working, but it could be all in my head too. Let's see if I can go hands off here. Still rolling to the left a little bit. There we go. Hands and feet off. Now we're rolling to the right. No. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Look at that. We do have autopilot. It's called trim. I keep seeing these little spots in the windows and thinking they're airplanes. Alright, how we doing? Let's switch tanks. We're about not quite halfway yet. We'll wait a couple more minutes and then we'll switch tanks. Alright, so it's runway 1 and 19. So we'll be using runway 1. We're gonna join in on the left downwind. So we'll fly up this way. and then come in and join the downwind, and then into runway 1. Music. Trim works until you hit turbulence or the wind direction changes. That's true, Don.
Nearby parachute area.
Need a little John? Yeah, I do need one, Don. Yo, Surge. Oh, you're missing this flight? I thought you were getting in on this one, man. Oh, what a bummer. Yeah, appreciate you, Surge. We're not going around this little baby cloud. We're going straight through it. We can reach out and touch it with our hands. Ah, it's so cool. What's the temperature like up here? Down on the ground, it's about 64 Fahrenheit. Oh, it's nice on the ground. It's probably a little too cool up here at 5,500. I'd probably have it closed. I'm a Floridian. 60's cold. Up here, it's probably in the 50s. Couple more minutes, we'll switch tanks. Engine instruments are on the green. Suction's in the green. Ammeter, did I not check that during our run up and pre-flight? I don't remember checking our ammeter, but we're charging. We can cycle the alternator, discharging, charging. Plus wind chill. So in aviation we learned that there's a standard lapse rate for temperature. So it's every 1,000 feet above the ground. Typically the temperature will drop, I think it's 2 degrees Celsius for every 1,000 feet. So 5,000 feet, 5 times 2, that's 10 degrees Celsius. So what is that in Fahrenheit? Probably almost 20 degrees, 15, 20 degrees maybe? And that's unless you have a temperature inversion, which you'd know most of the time there'd be a haze layer. If you have a temperature inversion, I think the temperature increases until you get above that inversion layer. But it'd be at the same lapse rate, I think. Yeah, I got it nice and trimmed up beautifully. It's holding that 5500. Let's see, we are about 48 miles out now, 25 and a half minutes, doing 113 over the ground. These curtains don't work. Alright, let's switch fuel tanks. I don't know if in the Warrior you put the fuel pump on to switch tanks. I'm not gonna do it. Just look at our fuel pressure gauge, maintain pressure, we're good. Some of the POHs of the airplanes with the auxiliary fuel pump, a lot of times they do require that you turn on the pump to switch tanks, but it's also not absolutely necessary. And the more times you cycle the fuel pump on and off, the more wear and tear you put on everything on the pump itself, the switches. So if I've got enough altitude where I don't have to worry if the engine coughs or something like that, I'm not going to bother turning on the fuel pump. And we've got a fuel pressure gauge there right in the middle of our engine stack. Now if I'm 1,000 feet above the ground, I might use my fuel pump when switching tanks. Because when we do lose it, then you don't have a whole lot of time to think where to go. Follow picture of the curtains that worked. Honestly, for JustFlight airplane, I thought they would work. I'm surprised that they don't. I am loving this airplane though. Does it have failures or anything like that? Let's take a look at the EFB again. Oh, this is cool. This little flight info tab down here shows us our tailwind component, crosswind component, true airspeed and track. Our pressure altitude. Fuel used. Miles per gallon. our range, endurance. So we've got about 5 hours of fuel. If we were to keep our power and our mixture where it's at, we could fly for a whole 5 hours. Of course, flying VFR, you need to keep at least, you need to be landing at your destination with at least 30 minutes of fuel reserves or remaining. So we'd be able to fly for 4 hours and yeah, I can't do the math right now. 4 hours. I would always want to land with at least an hour worth of fuel on board. For VFR, it's 30 minutes legally. You need at least 30 minutes of reserves. IFR, it's 45 minutes. I'd always want to land with at least an hour's worth of fuel. Let's go around these clouds. Where the nav lights are in this thing. Okay, thumb wheel with the potentiometer labeled nav light or rad light. So it's one of these knobs. Okay, there it is. Oh, it is labeled. Okay, so I didn't see that. So we'll turn this. Turning it down should turn on the nav lights. There we go. Now we've got our red light and our green light on the other side. Sweet. And what's the right knob? What does this one do? Panel lights. Okay, cool. Got it. Oh, we do have a little autopilot down here. This looks like an autopilot. Very basic one. Let's try it out. Yeah, we've got a heading bug here on our HSI. Let's bug a heading. Let's do 050. Heading mode. I don't know what rev is. She's turning. For clear left. Alright, how about altitude? Alright, let's go to the right of this cloud. Clear right. Alright, she's losing altitude, so she's not holding altitude at all. Let me see what rev does. No clue. It took off heading mode. Alright, we're losing too much altitude. I'm gonna bring her back up. Alright, we need to get out of these clouds. We can't be doing this VFR. Disengage the autopilot. Go back to hand flying. Clear left. $27 miles to go, 15 minutes. We'll start our VFR descent when we're about 15 miles out. Alright, I don't mind a little bit of dubstep every now and then, but I feel like hearing the engines. Let's kill the music for a little bit. Listen to the airplane. Reverse course, is that what it is, Don? You know better than me, man. Maybe it is. Should we try it? Let me see if there's anybody behind us. Oh, we got a couple guys behind us. We'll test it another time. That might be what it is, Don. Probably that makes sense because it took off heading mode, so it's probably reverse course. We're over the town of Dunkirk. There's Dunkirk down there. We've done some flying up here, Ohio, New York recently. Pretty familiar with these spots. Alright, we got to do something about our altitude here with these clouds up ahead. Either around them, under him, or over. We're clear left. Alright, I did play with this rudder trim earlier. I've got to center it. I can't really tell. How do I go down? How can I tell if this thing is centered? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's kind of confusing. It's not confusing, but it's weird. You would think it'd be turned 90 degrees, but the indicator's like... It's like, what? Horizontal? Vertical? So if you move it, I guess it's got like a spring looking thing in there. I guess you would put the thick white one in the center. That's kind of strange, but neat though. Alright, let's center it up. We do want our rudder trim center when we land the airplane. Where am I? Holy crap, we almost turned completely around. Alright, 20 miles out. Let's start descending now. Get underneath these clouds. Bring the mixture in some. I'm gonna keep the power where it's at. Keep our speed up. Just gonna nose it down. Send checklist, throttle adjust, mixture, mixture set, carburetor heat. We don't need it up at the top of the green arc on the tack. If we were to reduce power, then we'd use it. Should be okay. Once we get down to 1,000, I'll turn it on for a few seconds, just in case.
Niagara Falls traffic, Pilot VATSIM, we're going to be entering the heating pattern from the south, clockwise. Niagara Falls traffic.
Alright, we're just going to do one touch and go here at Hamburg, Port Golf 2. Then we'll depart out to the north. And depending how many people are in the Niagara Falls pattern, if there's enough room for us, maybe we'll do one lap around it. Get some shots of the falls. Alright, so if we look at the sectional here on Garmin Pilot, this little hump that we're looking at our 12 o'clock is this right here. So we're going to head straight towards that, and then we'll do a right turn around it, and join that left downwind for runway 1. Right off our nose here, we're looking at this. So we're gonna just hug that and then join the downwind. We're about 12, 13 miles out now. We'll make our first call at 10 miles. We're on 122.8. Nope, Don, I haven't even been looking, to be honest, man. I am itching, though. I do miss flying.
Full traffic, Pilot Club, A3, 5 miles to the south, 3,500, joining the right pattern. Full traffic.
Alright, 10 miles now. We are 10 miles west. Left downwind for runway 1. Hamburg traffic. Warrior 2436 Yankees, 10 miles west of the field. 3,000 descending, 1,000 going to be joining a left down for runway 1, Hamburg. I do have one school in mind at Tamiami or Miami Exec, Aviator Zone. A little bit pricier than the other schools, but I feel like they're the only ones that I can trust at my local airport at this point, because I've hopped around a few different ones and I haven't had too great of experiences with the other flight schools. So Aviator Zone would be my last, I guess my last try over here at Miami Exec. If that doesn't work out, I might have to go check out Homestead X-Ray 51. Either that or there's a club here at Miami Exec, Pan Air Flying Club. I could join the club and see if there's an instructor within the club that would work with me. Thing is, if I do join the club, I've got to know that I'm going to be committed and stick with it till my instrument is finished, because the club charges membership fees either every month or every 6 months, and I don't want to be paying membership fees if I'm not flying consistently. So those are my two options for now. Either Aviator Zone, which they do have really nice airplanes, and I hear their instructors are really good over there. Just a little bit pricier than what I'm used to. And then there's Pan Air Flying Club. Money's not good right now though, Don, and I do have a couple of different job opportunities coming up. So the one that I'm focused on right now, on June 9th, I have to go take an exam for a county job working with Miami-Dade County as a water treatment plant operator, working as a trainee, and they'll train me through all my certifications and all that stuff. So I'm focused on that right now. I'm waiting for June 9th to go take that exam. I don't want to speak too soon in case I don't get the job, but that's the goal for now. To do well on that exam on the 9th and hopefully secure this job with the county, working as a water treatment plant operator. If I do get that job, then I'll definitely be getting back in the air again after that. Alright, Hamburg fuel elevation 751, so we're going to use 1,700 for pattern altitude. Let's call it 800, so 1,800, we're descending through 2,000 right now, so 400 feet to go. Hamburg traffic. Warrior 36 Yankees 5 miles west of the field, descending through 2000 for 1,800. Going to be joining a left downwind for runway 1 Hamburg. Our field should be at our 1 to 2 o'clock. I think I see it here tucked behind the trees. I want to say that's it right there. Should be right along the highway. There's a big highway, Highway 90, that runs northeast, southwest.
Niagara Falls traffic, Helicopter 341. Departing the right pattern to the north. Niagara Falls.
I think this is the highway here. It's also tucked behind the trees. The field should be just beyond that.
Niagara Falls traffic, 5 up 25.
Let's give it a little shot of carb heat just in case we picked up ice on our descent. Just for a couple seconds. And they can come back off. We've got all of our lights on. Let's get our boost pump on. 1,800 feet, pattern altitude.
Niagara Falls traffic, 5 up 823. We'll be departing to the north. Niagara Falls traffic.
Approach checklist, fuel selector on the fullest tank. Let's go back over to the right side. Seat backs are upright, belts, harnesses, lights are on, fuel pumps on. Mixture is coming in full rich. Trim. And then that's it. We should be right on the 45 to join that downwind. I just don't have the field in sight though. This could be it here. Hamburg traffic. Warrior 36 Yankees, about a mile and a half northwest of the field on the 45 to join a left down for runway 1. Touch and go, Hamburg.
Falls traffic, Pilot Club 83 over the falls, 3,600. Falls traffic.
I don't see it.
25, 5 to the south, it's going to be entering the clockwise rotation. False.
Here's the highway and the railroad. Or I guess it's a road and then the highway. We've got to be like right on top of it. We are, I missed it. Totally missed it. Alright, let's circle back. We're clear left. I did not see it at all. There it is. Alright, so we'll come back. We'll join it. Join the left downwind.
Falls traffic, Pilot Club 83 over Horseshoe Falls, 3,000.
I don't know how I missed that. Hamburg traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee joining the left downwind, runway 1, touch and go, Hamburg. Yeah, it was just tucked up behind the trees there, just couldn't see it.
Niagara Falls traffic, 525 is now entering the pattern. Keeping an eye out for the traffic.
Carb heat. About to beam the numbers, we're in the top of the white arc, flaps 10. This will be a touch and go, and then on the go, we're just going to depart straight out. We're clear left. Hamburg traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, left base, runway 1, touch and go, Hamburg.
Scenic Falls traffic,
Flaps 20.
5 to the south, the rate pattern, 3,000.
Alright, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches, 1 notch of flaps to go. Finals clear. Hamburg traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, final runway 1, touch and go, and then on the go we're going straight out, Hamburg. Push those flaps. So winds were 050 last time we checked, so likely you're going to be a little bit of crosswind coming from the right. And I can see that already. Got the nose pointed to the right, we're tracking straight down. I'm going to dip that right wing, add some left rudder to get that nose pointing straight down the runway.
Falls traffic, Fire Club A3, over the falls, 3,500.
There's the windsock.
Falls traffic.
Confirming what I just said. Should we clear these trees? Power back to idle. Hold it. Okay. Guess I'll take it. Keeping that crosswind correction with the ailerons. Not the prettiest. And keeping the back pressure on the yoke as well. Oh, this is going to be a touch and go. Damn it. So much for the touch and go. Alright, let's whip it around. We'll back taxi.
Traffic that's entering ahead of me, 12 o'clock.
Alright, flaps up. Carpeat cold. We'll lean the mixture until we get down to the end, and everything else we're going to keep the same. Except for we're going to reset our trim. That trim wheel spins so slow.
Falls traffic, Club 25 is now departing the area out to the northwest. Falls.
Hamburg traffic, Warrior 36 Yankee, back taxiing runway 1, Hamburg.
Falls traffic, Club 25 is now on the west side, doing one more pattern around. Falls traffic.
Open this up.
Tango Papa Charlie 444.
Some fresh air.
Niagara Fall route at the mouth of the river, west of Buffalo Airport. Tango Papa Charlie 444, 3,600 feet.
Hamburg traffic, Warrior 36 Yankees, clear of runway 1, Hamburg. Alright, sit here for a minute and set up.
Hamburg traffic.
Lights are all on, pumps are on, flaps are in, and trim
about 3 miles from the field to the west.
Is set for takeoff.
Looking to turn into the downwind for runway 1. Hamburg traffic.
Alright, we've got Buffalo's Class Charlie out here to the northeast, so we want to make sure we don't bust that.
Falls traffic, Pilot Club A3 over the falls.
So we're actually going to do a left turn out over Crystal Beach. And then over Welland. And just continue out northwest.
Side of falls, 3,500.
So we might have one airplane coming into land here at Hamburg, unless he's overflying. Let's see what he does. Haven't heard any radio calls from him. Bring our throttle up to about 1,000 RPM.
Cessna 172
There we go.
Delta goes turning right into
That's
the
him.
downwind for runway 1, Hamburg traffic.
Alright, so he's landing. Let's wait for him to land. Let's watch him.
Traffic Pilot Club 215 is entering on the north side at 6,500 for the clockwise pattern.
Look at my pattern entry. That was ugly.
False traffic Pilot Club A3 over Horseshoe Falls, southwest now on 3,500.
Hamburg traffic, Cessna 172 Delta goes turning left for crosswind runway, base runway 1, Hamburg.
We're holding short here at runway 1, Hamburg. You're all clear.
From, thank you.
False traffic Pilot Club 25 is on the west side, now departing out to the northwest. Left call, false.
He's on the left base right now. This is the best view we can get.
False traffic
Rear.
Pilot Club 36, burn pattern.
Hamburg traffic, Cessna 172 Delta goes assess the sky.
He's going to be touching now. We're over here, though.
Final for runway 1 with intentions for a touch and go, and then I'm going to leave the pattern to the north. Hamburg traffic.
Let's see. This is a tough little spot to do a touch and go. Short runway and the trees on both ends.
500 will be departing the pattern to the north.
See if he pulls it off.
False traffic.
Can't zoom any more than this. I should see him any moment now. I hear him. Alright, I've got him in sight. Looking good.
False traffic Pilot Club 215 is going to be exiting the pattern to the north.
Looks good. Oh, nice. He's got it. He's definitely got it. Yo, Dub. What's going on, Dub?
Hamburg traffic, Cessna 172 Delta goes leaving the pattern to the north east. Hamburg. Sorry, northwest Hamburg.
Alright, we're going to northwest 2. Alright, we're all set. Mixture to go. Hamburg traffic order 2436 Yankee taking off runway 1, left turn out to the northwest. Hamburg. Mixture full rich. We're all clear. Power set. Engine's green. Airspeed's alive. 60, 65. And mash on the brakes. Let's climb this airplane 79, about 80. We're clear left. Start that left turn out to the northwest. We don't want to bust Buffalo's class Charlie. And we're just gonna stay at 2500.
Tango Papa Charlie 444.
Fuel pump.
4,000 feet heading west out of the pattern.
All right, 2500. I'll pull the mixture back a little bit. Climb checklist, airspeed, and fuel pumps off. Alrighty. Crystal Beach, right at our 12. See, I'm just gonna head to this point right here. There's some restricted stuff out here off to the west that we've got to be mindful of. We don't want to bust that. New plane, yep, we're in the JustFlight Piper Warrior 2, the PA28 161 dub. I've actually owned this airplane for a while. I bought it on sale a couple months ago. And this is our first time flying it, man. It's nice, I like it so far. Same here, dub. I've never flown in a Piper either. All Cessnas. All Cessna 172s, and I flew an A36 Bonanza one time. I've got 1 hour in a Bonanza. Never flown in the Pipers. I've always been interested in them, though. If whatever flight school I choose next to do my instrument has any Pipers, I'll definitely get checked out in one. It's Crystal Beach. We've got 2 Delta Echo, about 3 miles at our 11 o'clock. He's 100 feet below us, so he's doing 2,500 as well, same altitude. Let's keep an eye out for him. He's right over the shoreline now. I think he's doing the same exact thing we're doing. We're going to follow him. I wonder what this little restricted's about. Does it tell us? Alert area Charlie Yankee Alpha 513 Papa. Surface to 11.5. It's got to be like a weather balloon or something. I think we are in Canadian airspace now. And make sure I have my flight plan filed. So you do need a flight plan crossing into Canada. Let me just refile it just in case. Alright, next we're going to be looking for the town of Welland at our 12 o'clock. Got a little haze layer here. This might be an inversion layer like we were talking about earlier. Alright, so our next stop is going to be Charlie Yankee Tango Zulu, Toronto City, CYTZ. Toronto City. The Warrior. Going to see Flight Chops. Where's Flight Chops based out of, Dub? What airport? How we doing on fuel? Fuel's looking good. We can switch back over. No, we're on the right side, so we're on the fullest. We're good.
Niagara Falls Tower, or traffic, Cessna November 172 Delta Echo is at 2,500. I'm going to be doing some work around the around the Niagara Falls area. Niagara Falls traffic.
You say 2,500? You want to be at least, you got to be above 3,500 to the Niagara Falls Scenic. Doesn't look busy over there. You guys want to go check out the falls? Let's do it. We're clear, right? We're not doing too bad on time. Let's go do one lap around Falls Scenic. And let's go up to 3,500. We're gonna be above 3,500, so we'll go up to 3,700. Mixture full rich, full power. So here's the information on the Falls Scenic. Flight restrictions are in effect below 3,500, so you want to be above 3,500. No flight is authorized below 3,500 feet MSL in the area. Minimum altitude for VFR flight over Scenic Falls, 3,500. Fly a clockwise pattern. Do not proceed north of Rainbow Bridge. It's really important. You can't go north of the bridge. Prior to joining, broadcast flight intentions on 122.05. We're going to stay on 122.8 for VATSIM. Use Niagara Falls altimeter setting. So let's grab that real quick. That's going to be 3024. Is set. Alright, we're at 37. We're going to level here. Do not exceed 130 knots. This airplane won't do it, so we don't have to worry about that. Anticipate heavy congestion. Use caution to avoid high-speed civil and military aircraft transitioning through the airspace. That's it. See and avoid. And we're good. And then we have the little map here somewhere. What did I do with it? Here's Rainbow Bridge. And here's the pattern that we're going to be flying just like this. There's a railroad and a golf course. We're going to be doing a rectangular pattern just like this. I've done it a couple times, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Here's Rainbow Bridge. I've got it in sight. Just past the city. Niagara Falls Scenic. Warrior 36 Yankees entering the pattern from the south clockwise at 3,700 Falls Scenic.
The bottom of 8266 is clockwise over the falls, continuing the path.
Alright, let's be on the lookout for him. I've got somebody in sight over here on the right.
Nearby restricted airspace.
That's the stuff below us. If you go below 3,500, it's restricted. Can't go down there. The reason they have that's because there's a lot of helicopter tour traffic down low. I think that's what it is. Alright, here's the railroad right here that goes diagonal, so we're on the
Scenic Cessna 172 Delta goes
right
turning,
downwind.
Right into the I guess into the turn on the, I guess it's the north area to Scenic.
Here's the falls right here, off my right. Here and here. Here's Rainbow Bridge. We cannot go north of the bridge, so just before the bridge, we're going to turn right and then head back down this way, parallel to the railroad. There are specific reporting points. I don't remember what they are. I guess Rainbow Bridge, Goat Island, Horseshoe Falls. Yeah, I don't know. We'll report at Rainbow Bridge, and then again, I don't know, south of the golf course, I guess.
Actually, Niagara Scenic, Cessna 172 Delta Echo. I think I went the wrong way into the circle, so I'm going to be
there's
doing
the bridge.
180, left 180, Niagara Scenic.
Niagara Scenic, Warrior 36 Yankees over Rainbow Bridge 3700 Fall Scenic. Let's make sure we don't go under 3500. This is the railroad right here that we're using as a reference, so we're just flying an oval or rectangular pattern around that railroad. Start that right turn. This is the railroad. We're going out this way.
Bishop Toronto, Pilot Club 8266 with a request.
You're on Unicom.
Sorry about that.
Fall Scenic, Warrior 36 Yankee over Goat Island 3700 Fall Scenic. So cool. This is a bucket list item to do in real life one day. If I ever get a chance to fly up here. There's the golf course. So that golf course is this golf course right here. There's the railroad. All right, let's do one more lap and then we'll continue up to Toronto City.
Nearby restricted airspace.
Golf course. Railroad. Maintaining 3700 or below 130 knots. Fall Scenic Warrior 36 Yankees south of the golf course, 3700. We're going to do one more lap, Fall Scenic. Yep, high wing, wait. Yeah, yeah. High wing preferred for this type of stuff, definitely, Dub. I don't think I've ever done it in a high wing either. The last times I did it, did it in a Cirrus the last time, and the time before that we were in a Baron. Couldn't see shit out the Baron. 2 big engines right outside the windows. But we've got external view. So I get one screenshot here as we make our right turn. Don't go north of the bridge. Fall Scenic Warrior 36 Yankee, Rainbow Bridge, 3700 Fall Scenic. Scenery's so good in this area. I do have some freeware mods loaded off of FlightSim.to for the actual falls animations and scenery, but even so, like, the city looks so good. Here's the railroad and the golf course. Once we hang around the south end, we'll continue up to the northwest. Fall Scenic, Warrior 36 Yankee, Goat Island, 3700 Fall Scenic. This is Goat Island right here. So we'll just head northwest, we'll find the lake, and then we're going to chase the coastline all the way up into Toronto City. Fall Scenic Warrior 36 Yankees, south of the golf course, 3700. Going to be departing the pattern out to the northwest, 3700 Fall Scenic. Got the lake in sight. I'm just going to head straight ahead. Alright, now as we approach Toronto, we've got Toronto Pearson's class Bravo. $3,500 for the outer shelf. Let's go below. We're gonna go down to let's see, 1,700 for this inner one. We're gonna slowly make our way down and step down under each shelf of the Bravo. So as we approach the lake up here in a couple miles, we want to be below 3,500. So we'll go down to 3,000, 2,500 or so. And then this next shelf in here is going to be 2,500, so we're going to want to be at 2,000 or so. And then as we get closer and closer, we're going to keep going lower and lower until this inner one here is 1,700 feet. So we're going to be at 1,500, maybe 1,000 as we approach our final destination over here, Toronto City. See if I can trim her up for this descent so I can run to the bathroom. Let's put it at a couple 100 feet per minute. Let me throw in some right rudder trim. Reduce power a little bit. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me see. Alright, she wants to stay descending. Good, I'll be right back.
Niagara Falls traffic disturbance 226 left downwind to the RNAV runway 10 left, Niagara Falls.
Haven't busted the Bravo? We're good. Let's go out to the left. We're clear left. Let's go down to 2,000. we doing on fuel? Oh, wait, am I looking at the right? Okay, yeah. Thought I was looking at the wrong gauges the entire time. Alright, I guess we'll wait a few more minutes and we'll go back over to the left side. Why do they look different, left to right? That's weird how they're marked different. Look at the right fuel tank main, and then look at the left fuel tank. The markings are different. Like this one, the 10 is over here, and the 10 over here is, that's weird. That makes it difficult to read. So we want to be on the left right now. Let's go to the left. Fuel pressure in the green.
Navigraph Scenic, Cessna 172 Delta Echo is Goat Island, turning right into the pattern. Scenic.
Alright, Toronto City Tower, or ATIS.
Niagara Falls traffic, Sterling 226, RNAV, runway 10 left, Niagara Falls.
33.6.
Toronto City Center information, Papa weather, tone 00 Zulu, wind 70 at 11, visibility 9er, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 14, dew point 4, altimeter 3025, approach RNAP Zulu or RNAP RNP Yankee runway 8, landing and departing runway 8, inform ATC that you have information, Papa.
Information Papa. Alright, 2000, let's level off.
Information Papa weather, tone 00 Zulu, wind 70 at 11, visibility 9er, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 14, dew point 4, altimeter 3025, approach RNAP Zulu or RNAP RNP Yankee runway 8, landing and departing runway 8, inform ATC that you have information, Papa.
Let me hear the winds one more time. I don't know if I copied that right.
Toronto City Center information, Papa weather, tone 00 Zulu, wind 70 at 11, visibility 9er,
170 or 070?
below 12,000, temperature 14, dew point 4, altimeter 3025, approach RNAP Zulu or RNAP.
This says 060. This one's 26 minutes old though. I think it's 070, not 170.
Inform ATC that
Alright,
you have information, Papa.
City Tower is going to be on
Toronto City
118.2.
Papa weather, tone 00 Zulu, wind 70 at 11, visibility 9er, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 14, dew point 4, altimeter 3025.
Altimeter 3025, expect runway 08.
Alright, 3025 on the altimeter.
3025, expecting runway 08 for 82. Club 444, taxi Foxtrot, apron, your discretion.
Tango Papa 444, Foxtrot, apron, copy.
To Lima Papa, number 1 now, wind 070 at 11 knots, clear for touch and go, runway 08.
We'll probably do a couple touch and goes when we get to Toronto City too. Got time, still kind of early. Yo, Adam, what's going on, Adam? Hope you're having a good day, man.
Runway 08, line up and wait for roger traffic.
CYTZ is the airport we're going to. CYTZ, it's Toronto City. It's a couple miles east of Pearson. We'll have some real nice views of the city of Toronto. Like, the airport's right next to the city. It's pretty cool. Adam, sorry I missed your messages earlier, man. I'm always, like, backwards in this chat. Trying to catch up. Scratches on the window looks cool, Dub. I always think they're airplanes every time I see them. Like these over here on the left.
Toronto traffic, Pilot Club 8260.
These little dots, I just confuse them, think they're airplanes, I freak out.
8266.
Oh, let's watch that altitude. Let's stay at 2,000.
Final runway 08, sir.
Sure we stay well underneath the Bravo.
Clued in for the final runway 08.
Never flown a Cessna with reliable fuel gauges? Yeah, me neither, Dub. The last airplanes I flew at my last flight school, man, those things were like windshield wipers, dude. You can't rely on those things.
Yankee Delta Echo, after departure, left turnout approved for Pearson, wind 070 at 11 knots, clear for takeoff runway 08.
Clear for takeoff runway 08, left turn is approved for Yankee Delta Echo.
Let's dial the power back a little bit. Let's get a little bit of fresh air through here. Kind of cool those work. I want to cut across the lake. I don't want to do it too far out though. In case you were to lose an engine, I want to at least be able to glide somewhere close to land where somebody can see us. But we're also on City Tower too, so I'd make a mayday call on there if we did lose an engine.
8266, number 1, winds are 070 at 11 knots, clear to land, runway 08.
8266.
I'm headed out this way.
Land runway 08.
We're clear, right?
To Lima Papa, traffic is your 2 o'clock, 4 miles with Piper Arrow Pilot Club on a 4-mile final, runway 08, report the traffic.
We got a Piper in sight, to Lima Papa.
To Lima Papa, roger, your number 2, follow the traffic, base your discretion.
Number 2 will follow the traffic based on my discretion, to Lima Papa.
Yankee Delta Echo, you can contact Toronto approach now on 132.8, good flight.
Contact Toronto approach on 132.8. Thanks about today.
Yeah, sorry for the wait on the ground. I appreciate it. Have a good flight.
No problem until then. Understand. Thanks. See ya.
All right, let's step down to 1,500 feet now. Just make sure we stay well beneath the Bravo.
Falco 8266, can we get the winds again? Falco 8266, no problem, wind 070 at 11 knots. Copy that, man.
Let me recenter my trim down here. My rudder trim. Get this out of the way now. Alright, descent checklist, throttle adjusted, mixture set. Mixture's full rich. Carburetor heat we don't need. We'll give it one quick shot for safe measures. Fuel elevation at Toronto City, 252. Let's call it 300. So we'll be going down to 1300
Welcome to City, left when able.
for pattern altitude.
Oh, yeah, left when able.
100 feet to go. We got information Papa. They're using runway 8. We can expect either a right base or a straight in for runway 8.
Club 8266, taxi Foxtrot,
1300, let's level off.
Taxi Foxtrot via the apron, thank you. To Lima Papa number 1 now, wind 070 at 11 knots, clear for touch and go, runway 08.
Number 1, clear for touch and go, runway 08, taxi map.
Now make our first call to City Tower when we're 10 miles out.
Doesn't have to be so wide anymore.
Roger, to my Papa.
Okay, all of our lights are on. Let's get our boost pump on. A little bit less than 20 here. I think less on the right side, so we'll stay on the left tank. Approach check. Gas is on the fullest tank. Seat backs are upright. Belts, harnesses are secured. Lights are on, pump is on, mixture's full rich. Flaps and trim. So just flaps to go.
8266, you can hear me, thanks again for the ATC. Club 8266, we can hear you, thanks so much for flying, it was great to see you, we'll see you next time.
We're 18 miles out, about 11 minutes. Nice, thanks for the METAR in the chat, Dub. Alright, we're running the 2,000 foot shelf of the Bravo. We're at 1,300, we're good. And then we're going to be entering the 1,700 foot shelf. We're at 1,300, we're good. So we're good all the way in at 1,300. 17 miles to go. 7 miles till our first call. We can jump back and make sure Papa's still current.
Inform ATC that you have information. Papa.
Alright, Papa's still current.
Nearby TMA.
And City Tower, to Lima Papa 2 for the base. To Lima Papa number 1, wind 070 at 11 knots. Clear for touch and go, runway 08. Number 1, clear for touch and go, runway 08, to Lima Papa.
Couple of terrain alerts here on Garmin Pilot off to our left. Those are those stacks that we see there. The yellow X's on the app. Alright, 2 more miles, so our first call. So we are 10 miles southwest, information Papa, inbound for touch and goes. City Tower, good evening. Warrior 2436 Yankees, 10 to the southwest, inbound for touch and goes with Papa.
November 2436 Yankee, City Tower. Very nice to see you, sir. Stand by 1, please.
No problem. Got downtown Toronto in sight. The field is just right off the coast there. We'll head straight that way.
November 2436 Yankee, City Tower, squawk 1217.
1217, 36 Yankee.
Yankee, I've got you now identified at 1400 feet. Sorry about that. Information Papa is current. Altimeter 3025 at runway 08 and clear straight in for final. Runway 08.
3025 and straight in at runway 8, Warrior 36 Yankee. Alright, 3025 is set.
And 36 Yankee, I got a Porter Dash 8. He's on RNAV runway 08, a little bit behind you, so keep the speed up for me as best you can. Not really going to be an issue.
Okay, we'll do our best. We'll keep the speed up, Warrior 36 Yankee.
Elevation Tower, Cessna 172 Delta goes 7 miles south of the field, looking for full
This is the
stop.
Porter probably here, this is 314. We're gonna head straight for the numbers.
November 172 Delta Echo, City Tower, very nice to see you, sir. Squawk 1222. 1222, 2 Delta Echo. Delta Echo, you are identified 2,100 feet. Information pop is current. Altimeter 3025, deck runway 08. You're cleared into the zone and continue for now. I expect that runway 08 and continue on my same course at 2 Delta Echo. Two Lima Papa, extend your downwind, please. I'll call your base.
We'll extend the downwind, to Lima Papa.
Be a long one.
Okay, Roger. Will be a long one, so I will be back in 1 minute to Lima Papa.
Roger. 2 Delta Echo. Traffic is your 12 o'clock, 4 miles, a Cessna 172 on an extended downwind for runway 08. Do you have the traffic in sight? I got that traffic in sight, 2 Delta Echo. 2 Delta Echo, you'll be number 4. Please follow that traffic on the extended downwind, and I'll call his base, you follow him. Sounds good, I'll follow that traffic at 2 Delta Echo.
Nearby CTLC, Toronto
36
Billy
Yankee
Bishop
City Tower,
Toronto
wind
Class
070
Charlie
at 11
airspace.
knots, clear to land, runway 08.
Okay, we get the touch and go, 36 Yankee.
36 Yankee, affirmative, sorry for that. Wind 070 at 11 knots, clear for touch and go, runway 08.
Clear touch and go 08, Warrior 36 Yankee, thanks.
And traffic behind is 5 miles now, so it's looking good. Keep it up.
Roger.
Bishop Tower, Porter 314.
Phil's right here.
Whiskey, runway 08. Porter 314, next to see you, City Tower, altimeter 3025. Copy that, continue, you're number 2.
Alright, gas, undercarriage,
number
mix,
2,
prop, seatbelt, switches, flaps to go. I'm just going to keep my speed up as long as possible to help him out. I can get this thing slowed in a hurry. It's not a problem for me.
Lima Papa, Roger.
It's likely going to be right traffic for 8.
At your 2 o'clock, 5 miles, a Porter dash.
I've got the runway in sight.
Final for runway 08. Do you have the traffic in sight?
I think he's behind me. I don't see him at Lima Papa.
Lima Papa, negative. Cessna 172 behind you. Your traffic.
Alright, start reducing. Car beats coming on.
Porter dash 8 on final, runway 08.
Look at that view of the city. It's so awesome.
I was looking the other way at Lima Papa. I got a traffic in sight.
To Lima Papa, Roger. Your number
Top of the
3,
white arc,
follow the
flaps
traffic.
10.
Number 3 was below the border, Lima Papa.
Winds are straight down the runway. Alright, slow to 70, final approach speed. Flaps 20. Flaps full.
Lufthansa 471, check.
Power brake to idle. Eyes to the end of the runway. Just hold her off.
Lufthansa 471, this is Toronto City Tower. I read you 5x5.
Nice. Flaps up. Full power. Car beat cold. 65. Rotate. And mash on the brakes. 80 knots, VY.
And City Tower, I got the dash 8 inside. I think he's not gonna land on this one. I'm not sure. To my papa.
Order 314, number 1 now, wind 070 at 11 knots. Clear to land, runway 08.
Clear to land, runway 08, port 04.
Pretty.
Lufthansa 471, request clearance to Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 471. Unfortunately, I'm at Toronto City Tower. You're going to have to contact Toronto Approach 132.8. Good flight.
Oh, okay. 132.8. Thank you.
City Tower, Warrior 36 Yankee, are we okay to make right traffic?
Number 2436 Yankee, roger. That was my fault. I'm going to go make right-hand circuits. Call me when you're making base.
Roger, right-hand traffic, and we'll call you on base, 36 Yankee.
Port 314, welcome to City, left one able.
Left one able, port 314.
I'll keep the controls up. Clear right.
Port 314, taxi Delta Charlie, A for your discretion, thanks for flying.
He's in the water.
Yeah, our textures are loading a bit weird for .04. Looks good to me. Are you still on the runway?
Yeah, I'm still on the runway on my screen, but it's just the textures are overlaid in a weird spot.
Can you keep it rolling off the runway?
Trying to here.
Lima Papa, go around.
Go on, Lima Papa. I see him in the water. I'm not sure if the scenery or just...
Lima Papa, go around, pull up, go around, fly runway heading, make right traffic.
Pull up, go around, runway heading right traffic to my Papa.
And sorry for that traffic still on the edge of the runway there.
Oh,
yeah, I'm just going to get going, so I don't have the
grabbing some screenshots.
It's not a problem here, but thanks for the service into Toronto anyway, port 04.
314, no problem at all. I know there's a bit of a hump there. I kind of got to gun it to get stuck in there and kind of stuff, so no problem.
Alright, we're beating the numbers. Carb heat. Power's coming back.
Rip.
2 Delta Echo, City Tower, winds are 070 at 11 knots. Clear to land, runway 08.
Clear to land, runway 08, 2 Delta Echo.
36 Yankee,
Oh, I see
traffic
him.
is your 1 o'clock, 1 mile, a Cessna 172 on final for 8. Do you have the traffic in sight?
Traffic in sight, 36 Yankee.
36 Yankee,
I saw him.
thanks for that little turn there. Your number 2, follow the traffic for runway 08.
Following the traffic, number 208, November 36 Yankee.
And 36 Yankee, is this going to be another touch?
This will be another touch, yes sir.
Roger.
Alright, top of the white arc there, flaps 10. We're gonna overshoot a little bit, but that's okay. Give the guy some space.
And City Towers, just for your information, to my Papa, this will be, I will do another touch and go, and then I will do a full.
You're kind of low, it's maintain, it's the rest of the descent, maintain altitude.
Last. Roger, to Lima Papa, check remarks. Delta Echo, you clear to land?
I'm almost there. I've cleared to land, 2 Delta Echo.
Sorry, I forgot. It's been a long day.
I've got him on site, he's short final. Let's bring in the rest of those flaps. Looks like he's on rollout now. Right around the 1,000 footers.
Two Delta Echo, welcome to City, left to enable.
Left to enable, 2 Delta Echo.
And 36 Yankee, just expect late landing clearance, traffic landing.
36 Yankee. It's alright if we have to go around. Good practice. He's still on the runway. Got him in sight.
Delta Echo, make Charlie, please.
Make it right now, 2 Delta Echo.
It'll be close. He's turning off. He's clear.
36 Yankee, wind 070 at 11 knots, clear to land, runway 08, sir, for that.
For the touch and go?
Clear for touch and go, runway 08.
Clear touch and go 08, 36 Yankee, thanks.
Right pattern.
Right pattern. Alright, power's coming back.
Billy Bishop, Porta 314. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just
Hold
a
her off.
problem with VATSIM or something because I loaded back up and I was just fine here. Can we still taxi back to
nice.
the terminal?
Porta 3,
Flaps up,
City
full
Tower,
power.
nice to see you again, sir. Absolutely. Taxi Delta Charlie Apron, your discretion. And
Carpy.
break Delta Echo, I know you made it there. Charlie Apron, your discretion as well.
Yeah, thanks a lot
65.
for the ATC tonight, 2 Delta Echo.
2 Delta Echo, appreciate you.
Mash on the
flying.
brakes.
See you again.
Delta Charlie back to the
80
terminal
knots.
there, Porta 314 lane.
Roger.
In City Tower to Lima Papa, we'll turn for the base.
Clear right.
2 Lima Papa, number 1, 070 at 11 knots, clear for touch and go, runway 08.
We're gonna do one more touch and go and then a full stop, and then we're gonna call it.
Roger.
$1,300, leveling, and we're clear right.
Three 6 Yankee, traffic is your 12 o'clock, 2 miles, Cessna 172 on right base for runway 08, report the traffic at site.
Looking for traffic, 36 Yankee.
Figure 11, 12 o'clock, 2 miles.
I don't have them yet. On a base turn. Alright, I've got him at ESB, should be crossing in front of me soon. I see one airplane out there, I don't know if that's him. That's him. Traffic in sight, 36 Yankee.
36 Yankee, roger. You can
Right
follow
here.
the traffic number 2.
Following the traffic, number 2, 36 Yankee. We'll extend out a little bit. Alright, carb heat. Let's start our turn, we're clear right. Let's bring in a notch of flaps.
36 Yankee, is it going to be another touch and go?
One more and then a full stop, 36 Yankee.
Roger.
Flaps 20. Rest of those flaps. Gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt, switches, flaps.
36 Yankee, number 1, wind 070 at 11 knots, clear for touch and go, runway 08.
Clear touch and go, 08, 36 Yankee. Flaps up. Full power. Car beat. 65. Mash on the brakes. This is a cool airport. 80 knots.
And City Tower.
Clear, right?
2 Lima Papa will clear for the base.
Alright, it's gonna be a full stop.
2 Lima Papa, number 1, wind 070 at 11 knots. Clear to land, runway 08.
Clear to land, runway 08, 2 Lima Papa.
$1,300 leveling. And we're clear right. Carburetor to heat. Reducing power. City Tower, Warrior 36 Yankees, beam the number 08.
36 Yankee, it's full stop.
Full stop.
36 Yankee, roger, wind 070 at 11 knots, number 1, clear to land, runway 08.
Clear to land, runway 08, 36 Yankee.
2 Lima Papa, welcome back to City. Taxi
Pops 10.
Foxtrot 8 with your discretion.
We'll taxi Foxtrot to the parking and discretion, 2 Lima Papa.
Ops 20. Finals clear. Gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches, and flaps. We've been cleared to land, runway 08. I'll be a left turn off, I think. I don't really know where I'm going, or we're gonna park. Power back to idle. And hold her off. Best one for last.
36 Yankee, welcome back to City, left one able.
Left one able, 36 Yankee. Keeping the back pressure. We'll make this first one. We'll just park right here, next to the other GA guys. Wow, what a cool place.
36 Yankee, taxi Foxtrot, apron, your discretion. Thanks for flying.
Foxtrot, apron, our discretion. 36 Yankee, thanks for ATC today, Luke.
Appreciate it, sorry, getting tired there. I hear you got a t-shirt for me in the cargo hold.
I'm coming up now. Alright, I don't have charts for Canada. I'm just gonna go straight ahead. Alright, let's lean the mix, clean her up, flaps up. Pumps coming off, lights. Let's see, where should we park? Let's park next to the Cirrus. I might actually owe Luke a shirt. He ain't lying. I think he does have one. I think Serge gifted him one.
Alright guys, City Tower is closing. Air Canada 265 if you're here. Sorry to do that to you. For everyone else, I really appreciate you flying. I earned my S2 today. I appreciate each and every one of you. See you again. Thanks so much.
Have a great evening. Alright, lights. Let's reset our trim for next time. And avionics. Avionics fan. And we'll pull a mixture. And rest of those lights and switches. Mags off, key out. And parking brake set. Our little window is closed and locked. There we go. Tie down the airplane. And close the door. Hey, Don finally won the landing thing. Awesome, man. Were you the only one who predicted? Alright, let me scroll up, pick up where I left off. In the chat here. Good night, Compilation Kid. I'll talk to you here in a few. That's pretty, says Dub. Swifty, what's going on, Swifty? 203 Alpha, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome, guys. Gotta head to bed. Good night, Dub. I probably missed you. Good night, man. Thanks for dropping in. Adam, such a beautiful airport and scenery. Is this freeware pay or it's freeware? Default Toronto, Adam. Pretty incredible. Lurk mode today, no problem, Adam. I'm a quiet guy, man. I'm always just lurking in other people's chats too. Probably done. Let's get one last drone view of Toronto, and then we'll log off and call it a night. Pretty airport. This must be a pretty cool place to fly IRL. Oh, I think his A320's powering up. Air Canada. Wonder if it's the Phoenix. Somebody's flying the Phoenix. Alrighty, I guess that's it. I hope everybody has a great night and a great rest of the week. I'll see you guys on Thursday night for TPC Flying Thursday around 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight, 2300 Zulu. I don't know what we're doing yet. Let me see if I could find out. And then Friday we'll be flying with Virtual USA. Let's see, ooh, some more Canada flying. So TPC Flying Thursday is going to be into Vancouver, Canada. Not sure what we're going to fly on Thursday. Airliners, bizjets, turboprops, and GA Light. Looks like anything of our choice. We'll see. It's either going to be the Warrior, the 310, or maybe the 737. Most likely GA though, I think. Probably either the Warrior or the Cessna 310 for Thursday. And then Friday with Virtual USA, we're going to be doing some Florida flying. I think it's Tallahassee down to Sarasota along the west coast of Florida. So maybe tomorrow we'll do a 737 flight if the airports allow, and then Friday we'll go back to GA. You guys take care of yourselves. You want to stand by for another minute or two? I'll find a channel for us to raid and send you guys off. Have a good one. Adam, Don, see you guys, man. Anybody else lurking in the chat, I hope you have a wonderful night. Love the flight. I appreciate you, Don. When's the next flight, Adam? Thursday night? Thursday and Friday we'll be flying. Same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight, 2300 Zulu. Alright guys, good night. See ya!
The driving baseline.
Bye.